Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to the channel. As you can see, I am outside today because it is so beautiful and I wanted to challenge myself to be outdoors recording content. So today I want to talk about why are we comparing ourselves to other people? Why are we comparing our unique life experiences and our journey to other people? Why are we doing that? So we're going to get into that today, and like I said in the previous videos, if you like this content, please make sure you like the video, you subscribe to the channel, and you continue to show up because I will be continuing to put out these videos. So let's get into the topic. Why are we comparing our own life experiences and our own unique journeys to other people? Comparison is the thief of joy. Let's just start there. When we compare ourselves to other people, we are not acknowledging our own experiences. We are not acknowledging our own life journey, and we are thinking that we have to measure up to other people's success and what other people are doing in their lives. And you know what happens when we do that is it literally takes away the fun, the joy, the everything that comes with like being our own unique self and what we bring to the table and what we have to offer as individuals and as human beings. So like I said, comparison is truly the thief of joy because you're never going to measure up to whoever you're comparing yourself to, because you're idolizing them, you're seeing them as the ideal of what you want to be. And because of this, when you are thinking about what they're achieving and what they're doing, and you see that you're not at that level yet, you're never going to be happy. You're never going to be feeling successful in what you're doing because you're measuring your success, you're measuring what your accomplishments are based off of this other person or these other people. You're putting yourself on this imaginary pedestal, and it's you're not going to achieve it because you don't know what that other person went through to get to where they are. So comparison is the thief of joy in that sense. So how can we overcome comparing ourselves and comparing our own unique life journey and life experiences? Number one, I think we have to start thanking ourselves for how far that we have come. Maybe you're not in a situation where you want to be at. Maybe you still are striving to be a better person. You're striving to do better. You're striving to have a different life outcome than you have right now. It's still important that you are thanking yourself for just how far you have gotten yourself, right? And acknowledging that it's not easy to get to wherever you want to be, but you're continuing to show up for yourself. You're continuing to put the work in and do what you need to do to get to the next point. So the first thing that we can do is to stop and acknowledge and thank ourselves for how far that we have actually gotten, right? So the second thing that you can do, and this might not apply to everybody, but I know that it was something that has impacted me in the past, is logging off of social media. Sometimes you need that cleanse. Sometimes you need to take a break because social media will make you feel like you are not where you need to be in life. It will make you feel that you should have certain material possessions, or you should have certain achievements in your life that maybe are not even important to you, but you feel that because other people that are in your age group have them, that you need to have them. So I will say the second thing that you need to do is probably log off. If we want to get over, stop comparing ourselves to other people, definitely log off of social media or take a break. I dealt with this a lot. As I would say like when I'm younger, and I'm still young, but I would say like in my 20s for sure, I was comparing myself a lot to other people and what they had going on, because I'm like, we're the same age, like, we're in the same age group, and they have this, and I am still trying to figure out what I want to do with my life. And back then, like, I thought like I needed to catch up. I thought that something was going on, but no, everybody, like I said, everybody has their own experiences and everybody goes through their own timeline. And of course I know that now, but being on social media, it really does fuel this need to want to catch up or want to compare yourself to other people. So I will definitely say logging off is a great solution. And if you can't log off because you're doing content, or content is part of your job, then monitoring how you are interacting on social media. Um, Maybe not following people that you're starting to idolize, because that is not a good idea. Because that's when you start to wish that you had what they had. But instead, curating how you want your social media feeds to look like, what the media that you're consuming, like that all goes into like just monitoring, making sure you're not comparing yourself. Third thing that I would do, to get over like the comparison of your own life experiences, would be to, if you're not happy with where you are right now, okay, acknowledge that, and then come up with a plan. I'm always telling you to come up with a plan. I'm always talking about creating a plan, making sure that there's a plan in place that you're going to be happy about. If you feel that the place that you are in your life right now is making you feel like you need to compare it to other people, then maybe you come up with a plan to determine where it is in your life that you want to start changing. Where is it in your life that you want to start seeing things differently? So start to come up with a plan so you can know what it is that you want to start achieving in your life, not feeling like you have to compare yourself. You start figuring out what you want to implement into your daily life, to figure out how you can stop comparing yourself to other people and their experiences, because you really want to embrace your own unique experience, because it is unique. We all have our individual journeys, we all have our individual lives that are unique. We all bring something that is unique to us to the table. So yeah, that's just my little bit of thinking about, like, comparing ourselves to one another, and comparing ourselves to other people's journeys. Like, let's stop doing that in 2025. Let's try to stop doing that. I know it's hard, but hopefully, with what I discussed, such as thanking yourself for how far you have come, acknowledging that, logging off social media, and also creating a plan for yourself. If you are unhappy where you are right now within your life, then creating that plan for yourself. So let me know if you enjoyed this video. Please make sure you like it, you subscribe to the channel, and I will see y'all in the next one. Bye.